And so we've looked at, ranchers have the same problem everybody else has, and that's uh, expanded dry seasons. So we're getting drier winters.
Hmm.
It's not sufficient to even recharge as much as it used to recharge. You know, the San Pedro's dried for the first time on the U.S. side, way upstream, and the Santa Cruz actually went dry at I think it was Tubac or Tubacacre for the first time. So we're not having summer monsoons do their job, maybe not as strong as before. But then there was always that winter rain, steady rain accumulation that helped out totals. Well, we're kind of not getting that, or it's been pretty weak for the last 6 or 7 years now. So basically we're in drought conditions when you add it all up. So I think ranchers are trying to look at the same problem everybody, water retention. So they have to try to retain the water and not let it run through during the monsoon season. And by doing that, they're starting to look at these natural rock gabion systems.
If we have animals that depend on vegetation to feed, and the vegetation depends on the rainfall to grow, and we don't have rainfall, then I think it's absolutely ridiculous to have the amounts of cattle that we have out there when we don't have rain to sustain them. What this creates, it creates a cycle of humans having to supplement cattle and to give them more information, to give them more food, more water, which starts replenishing resources somewhere else. So I don't believe that there is a way to continue the culturally based livestock grazing in a sustainable way. Cattle were introduced in the 18 or 1700s or even before. Cattle came to invade a place where they didn't belong, where a lot of the pieces of the natural resources were manipulated in order to favor cattle. One very clear example is the manipulation of water courses, arroyos, creeks, and that turned into the impoundment or creating ponds for cattle. I really don't want to make this a generalization to everybody. I do know ranchers. I come from a ranching family. I do know ranchers who have certain practices and have adapted their management of their cattle or any operation in order to have a more, I'm just going to say, eco-friendly, eco-conscious operation.